question is from Daniel Rate. Does gaining strength boost your metabolism, or does that happen only when gaining mass?
All right. I like this because whenever we talk about boosting the metabolism through strength training, I always get messages from people who go, oh, but studies show that a pound of muscle only burns an extra 10 calories a day, or
I hate that.
Whatever. Okay. It's not that simple. We have a range of calories that we burn with our current lean body mass. In other words, without gaining or losing any lean body mass, your body could burn as little as this many calories or as much as this many calories. And there's a range. So now what determines that range? Calorie efficiency or metabolism efficiency. Your body deciding I need to be more efficient or less efficient with calories. So for example, if you bulk, if I go and I eat a high calorie day today, I will get a boost in metabolism, a real small boost in metabolism, even if I don't gain any weight yet or anything. If I cut my calories, even if I don't lose any weight yet, we'll get a little bit of a metabolic adaptation. Now, the extra muscle mass does burn more calories, but so does the letting your body know it doesn't need to be as efficient with calories. How do we do that? Tell your body to get stronger and feed your body appropriately, because both of those require more energy, the getting stronger requires more energy. It tells the body we need more muscle. If you don't build the muscle, it says we could be less efficient with calories, especially if it's getting sufficient nutrients, because it doesn't feel like it needs to become more efficient. So I've seen, look, I'll tell you what, I've had clients go gain 5 pounds of lean body mass, okay? And I know through body fat testing, all that stuff, just 5 pounds. And yet we're eating 800 more calories a day. Like, does that mean each pound of muscle is 100 and something, calories a day? No, it's just that range of more versus less efficiency.
It's not only that. When we first started the podcast, we talked a lot about NEAT. We haven't talked about NEAT in a really long time. And I shared, I don't know if it was on my story or when we were having this conversation before, on when I'm lifting and training consistently, something that I notice about myself is my NEAT naturally picks up. And you're not going to see this measured in a 6 to 12 week study. It's too difficult to try and measure what everybody's NEAT is going to be throughout the day after this. All they want to be able to say is like, oh, muscle burns this many more calories. Yeah. Well, there's other factors that building strength and building muscle has on your life, your energy levels, your activity, and the things that you're just not really paying attention to. And I know
heat that you generate, right. the heat that your body generates burns extra calories.
Right,
yeah.
Right. I mean, and I'm sure, I hope most people can attest to this, that you ever notice, like if you haven't trained consistently for a while, how kind of lethargic and kind of lazy you feel. And then all of a sudden you get back into your strength training and being consistent again. Now all of a sudden you have more energy, like you get up earlier or you move more at lunchtime, or you come, like I was using the example of, I come home, anytime I have a day when I lift here and then when I get home, because I got to drive for a while, right? So it normally, man, after sitting in here at the podcast in this little cave and then sitting in my car driving home, if I don't train those days, man, I just want to go. I'm tired. I go home and I feel lazy. I just lay on the couch, kind of play with Max on the floor. I'm not really physical. If I lift and then I go home, man, I come home and I'm more active the way I play with him. I'm doing dishes. You're not going to measure that in a study. They're not going to show you that, but it's a direct reflection of me strength training and lifting and building muscle and how I feel.
But even with that, even if you controlled for all activity, because there's studies, I've referred to this in the book, the Resistance Training Revolution, where they study modern hunter-gatherers, and they move way more than the average Western couch potato, and yet they were burning similar amounts of calories. Why? Their metabolism's adapted. They moved way more. So there's a range of efficiency. You can even do this. Like, you could take a man with low testosterone, give him testosterone, and have his testosterone levels go up to high, okay? Change nothing else. Don't change his activity, don't change his diet, do nothing else. And what do you see? Body fat loss, muscle gain. And it's not a huge effect, but it happens because hormones signal that. So it's way more complex than 1 pound of muscle equals this many calories. It's more like the process and the signaling of building muscle combined with feeding your body appropriately tells it doesn't need to adapt in a way to where it slows its metabolism. It tells it to speed its metabolism up to become less efficient. And this is why reverse dieting, how many times you've seen someone reverse diet, there's no change of weight in the scale. You don't even see a body fat or muscle change yet. It's the same. And yet, wow, how am I eating 300 more calories a day and not gaining any weight? There's a range there. And the mammalian metabolism is extremely complex. we know that it can become more efficient, less efficient. So that's how it works. So does gaining strength boost your metabolism? Probably. If you're stronger in the gym, you're probably moving towards the metabolism boosting end of that spectrum.